Okay, so can you hear me now? Am I working now? Please say I'm working. Okay, no, I wasn't muted this time, I swear. I was not muted. I was actually having a lot of trouble with getting my scenery together today. Hello. I'm actually been having a lot of trouble since I've been trying to get this new BGM working today, and it was working fine earlier, and now it's not working fine at all, which really sucks. It really sucks if I'm being honest. Your BGM's too loud. I can't even hear the BGM. That's how much trouble I'm having today, where I don't know how, but my OBS got a little mixed up. BGM too quiet now. Okay. Only now can I hear it. I had to fiddle with my headphones a little bit. I think my headphone cord is breaking, actually, which is a shame. Let me just kind of fiddle with my headphone cord for a minute. Oh no, I'm embarrassing myself too much. I'm embarrassing myself too much. Okay, this has been an absolute train wreck. An absolute train wreck. What's been going on is, I think the root of it is my headphone cord is breaking, which I can't really tell if I'm working right at the time. So that's great. That's absolutely wonderful, I think. Now I'm a little nervous. Today's narrative is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, one of the biggest mobile game, role-playing games of 2019. With how, I don't know why my OBS is so messed up today, because I had it working fine earlier, but then I restarted, and now, like, before the stream, the BGM kept messing up, and now it's not even, the BGM should be playing to me, but it's not playing to me at all. So that's slightly worrying. That's slightly worrying. Time since the last should be counted in seconds, not days. Yes, that is very, very accurate, Congo. And oh, you know what? I was so rushed earlier, I didn't even get the chat in the correct spot either. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And I need to have my turtle tips back up. Oh, I'm a mess. Please, everybody, leave the stream right now while you can. Please. Leave while you can. It's important. Please leave. Please save yourselves. Save yourselves. I implore you to please save yourselves. And now the chat does not want to show up. So that's absolutely great. Okay, wait. Oh, man, you know what? Oh, okay, that sucks too. Okay, wait. I can at least fix this one. Okay. And you know, the irony was, I thought I had everything. I thought I had everything sorted out for today. I thought, earlier, I was going to be really, really organized. However, I was entirely wrong. I should never expect that from myself. So, I'm very sorry for the delays. Oddly now, my audio is letting me monitor my background, which is very weird because earlier it was not letting me monitor my background. So, that's very odd. But hello all, and welcome. I need to talk a little quieter. Should I turn my gain up a little bit? Or are we doing okay now? I'll talk nice and quiet. Okay. amazing. Hello, everybody. Hello. I'm sorry for all the technical difficulties. I was kind of too focused on getting other things, and I was also one thing with some of my stuff. This is simply a reminder from OBS not to be prideful. That is very true. That is very true. Very true. OBS does not want us to be prideful at all. Yeah. Hello. Gain up, BGM down. Okay. Let me try to do a little bit of that. Let's see. Okay, how's that now? And eventually we're going to turn off the BGM. I just wanted a something a little funky for today. A little smooth. Do I feel in charge? I don't know if I feel in charge. I think I feel nervous. But hello, Val. Hello, Nina. Hello, everybody else. Thank you for coming. This ASMR is sponsored by Raycon. Raycon earbuds is one of the best wireless earbuds on earth. It's very easy to use and has sound perfect for ASMR, and it's cheap. And for some reason, my mouth does not want to work half the time today. Everything is against me, and the world is falling apart. Thank you, Raycons, for sponsoring the stream. Also, Rage Shadow Legends. And obviously Mafia City 2. Right beside me is a level 100 boss trooper. And soon enough hopefully he'll be upgraded to a level 1000 CEO. But yes, hard luck. Luck is capped at 0. Luck is capped at 0. And also NordVPN. NordVPN, thank you very much. Thank you very much for sponsoring us today. I appreciate none of the money I get from you and none of the deals. No, I am absolutely joking. We're joking. We're just joking about sponsored stuff. And I also want to say HelloFresh. HelloFresh. I always make sure to order all my food through online because I have lots of money. And I absolutely do not shop the discount ads at the grocery store every day. Every week. Not every day. I don't buy groceries every day. But one thing that had me a little flustered off of stream was because I have I got weak little girl hands. I'm going to be honest. And some of the pins you're supposed to just be able to push out. With me, it doesn't want to push out with me because it hates me. You appear to be watching Koopa. Oh no, I've become Koopa. No. No, we gotta roll it back. We gotta throw away our corporate, fuels and everything now. Push pins are a bother. What am I cleaning today? Well, today we're going to talk a little bit first, but today I decided to keep it simple with my SIG 238 and also my AR9. I was going to do my CZ75, but I figured that with the CZ75, you're not supposed to dry fire it at all. So I figured, that might not be too exciting. There may not be too many clicky sounds, but that may be coming up. Hello, I am a reporter from CNN. I would like to know your true, honest, unfiltered opinion on the image. The controversy... No. The CC doesn't like that. It doesn't. It does not. Thank you very much on the taste. Let's see. Yeah, the CZ, I love the CZ75. I don't personally own the CZP10F, but all of their guns that I've handled so far are very, very solidly made. Very nice. And I would definitely recommend them. Like, I'm not going to recommend a gun based off of a brand, but I mean, so far from what I've experienced, they are very solidly made. Good way to get a broken trigger return spring. That is correct. That is very true. But yes, we have our holiday setup here for right now. They are very solid guns all around. I would give them that. Gunsmith Cat's bias. Gunsmith Cats is a classic. But yes, we have a very festive setup. Like I said, I got my trooper friend over here. I wasn't sure if he should have the Santa hat and if I should have the antlers, but we settled on this. And I feel like this works. He's very festive too. Look at him. Look at him. How you doing today? How you doing today, sir? I also have some coffee with me. By getting a sponsorship from CZ, I wish. No, I have no sponsors, and I don't really think I'm looking for it. I need any right now. Thank you, Nina. Thank you very much. Looking very, very festive. Very festive. I'm gonna take a sip of coffee right now, so excuse me. I've got my coffee cup on the table here. I've got some water around me and also some tea, so we're going to stay very hydrated today. You're looking cuter than usual today. Oh, absolutely, troopers. Absolutely looking cuter than usual today. Thank you, Federal Ammunition, for providing the coffee. Oh, why, thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's bulletproof coffee minus the butter and minus the bullets. It is just regular coffee. Hydration check ASMR, yes. I'm actually, sorry if you can hear anything weird. I just put on gloves because I was handling, and I don't want to get my keyboard or my mouse dirty. So I got the little glove snap. I don't know if you can hear that. Oh, that's probably alarming to the ears. Big thanks to Bud's Gun Shop. Yeah. Of course. I was actually going to say, people before were asking about marshmallows, and I do plan on doing one of those sometime. And I've honestly been having trouble getting the Marshmallow website working for me sometimes. I don't know why it wants to work with me. I don't know why it doesn't want to work with me. Sometimes I have captcha problems with my computer, even though I'm logged into a Google account. But, I mean, I guess it does what it wants to do. Anyway, I believe first we'll be starting with the, let me get up a picture here. Got a little picture right here, kind of this is my personal, I took a picture of it, my P238. There's the big picture, but it's really tiny. It's really tiny. It's like this big in comparison to me, and it's very good to, for concealed carry. Personally, I love that. You like to do that a lot because in a self-defense situation, I'd have no chance of defending myself. So it's very nice to have this little guy compacting with me. You don't have a great familiarity with firearms, but if I had to purchase one, I'd want a Colt SAA to practice the great Western art of gun spinning. Oh, Colt Single Action Army. I do love them. My dad actually, I personally don't own a Colt Single Action Army, but I do own a revolver that's kind of based. It's actually it's a very lesser-owned gun brand that hasn't been around since the 60s, I believe. But it uses the Colt Single Action Army, same frame and everything. Same type of ejector, blah, blah, blah. But I have one of those that my dad used to use. And he and my uncle used to play with it. And, they'd fan the hammer and everything. They'd practice, all their Western moves. And he actually shot his brother in the leg with it. His brother, they kind of shot each other with the 22s back then. And it was, they kind of, I guess it was, back in the olden times, they were okay with that. But yeah, that's a little fun fact. I personally don't own a Single Action Army, but I do own one similar. It's time for your exam. I hope none of you are that old. Isn't that like, isn't it like 60 years old or 50 years old you have to medically get that done? Anyway, yes, they used to do that. It's an old one that takes both 22 and 22 LR. Shooting each other with a small caliber to get immunity to a larger caliber. That sounds like my uncle. He was a very Western man. Very Western man. I'll say that. He was he actually, basically became a cowboy by joining the rodeo. So he lived up to his dreams that way. Anyway, so I have my little guy here. Any add-ons I have done to it, I got a custom grip for it. I believe the brand was Hogie or whatever. And then there's the extended magazine on there. It has a slight extension down here on the bottom that gives you a little bit more pinky room, and it's 7 rounds instead of the standard 6 rounds. So we'll just put that guy right here on the table. Don't do anything crazy with that, all right? Let me know if the audio's too loud too. But anyway, standard, just make sure there's nothing in the trigger. Make sure we're all clear. We're all clear there. And make sure there's no magazine in there. So let's get that out. And 7-round revolver. I'm not sure how many rounds exactly his was. I do also own a actually one of my best shots is a cheap little Taurus. I believe it's a Taurus. I don't know the exact model. It's like a 8 something or other, but it's a little red Taurus 38 revolver, and that thing is just so comfy to practice. But anyway, for the one thing I was saying that was flustering me about the P238 before I was getting ready. Can't deal with tiny pistols. It's not like I have huge Gorilla Grip hands. I just don't like not having enough space. With this one, I do have enough space, but I get what you mean on some. Personally, I like one that's not too big, but not too small. Did I see the Kel-Tec P50 leaks? I have not. But actually, fun fact, before I started building my AR-9, I was originally going to get, I can't remember what type of Kel-Tec that was, but the one with it was supposed to be, leading, in lightweight or whatever. I think it came in 22 Magnum and 9mm. I was planning on getting that AR, but I didn't get to. Let's see. The extent of my experience with firearms is duck hunting with a cheap shotgun. It made me wish to bludgeon the ducks to death with the shotgun instead. Sorry about that. That's very frustrating. Trying while listening to gun stories, why not? Well, I hope it's very fun, and I hope your drawings come out okay. I'm sure they'll be very pretty. We're being forced to listen to ASMR. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're forced. You have the P229, good enough for me. I have also a Walther P22, and I know a lot of people hate the P22 by Walther, but I actually like it. It was my first one I personally bought. Anyway, with the P238, you have to line up this, you have to grab the gun and kind of line up these two crescent parts on the slide and the release. And what I was saying was, I'm having trouble getting the pin out in here, and I'm hoping I can get it out, but it does not want to seem to work with me. Let's see, wait, I made a little bit of leeway, and there we go. I got that pin out, and now I'm gonna take off the slide, and then we're gonna work on taking the barrel out and getting that string out. This one, I think you have to press, let's see, press that in. Excuse me if I'm sounding a little stupid. Yeah, there we go. We've got the spring and the little bolt out right here. And the good thing about this is I believe the spring is made so it will only go in a certain way. I think, at least, if I'm remembering correctly. And then I'm going to take out the barrel right here, and then we have the slide right here. So first I'm going to start with, I'm going to spray a little bit of Hop's gun cleaner on here to start cleaning it off a little bit. And then I'm going to take my little toothbrush. I've also got a towel laid down on my desk because I'm very terrified of getting, anything dirty. And I've got a variety of, frags and stuff around me. And of course, gloves on. I've got the gloves. Um, Time for chemical bananas. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, just spray a little bit on there, and then I got my. It's kind of like I don't know if you've ever seen those toothbrushes, like not toothbrushes, but you use them on all kinds of things, automotive or whatever. A toothbrush is the ultimate cleaning tool. That is true. It's true. You know, you get into so many like little nooks and crannies like that. Pops, turn down your BGM a little. Okay, let me turn that down a little bit more. Should be down a little bit. I'd have bred a nano in your toilet. Yeah, I mean, a toothbrush is really some of the best stuff you can use, especially like, I know it sounds a little gross to say, but let's say you step in something icky. That's pretty much going to be the only way you get it out. Anyway, I don't know if you can hear my little toothbrush bristles. The little, but I'm trying to kind of start scrubbing in here. What's my favorite gun oil? I don't think I'm experienced enough to have a favorite, but I do have MP Pro 7 over here, and I do have some also rim oil, so I'm trying to decide between one or the other. I'm leaning more towards the MP Pro 7. Okay, let's just turn off the BGM, because I think we're far enough in to turn off the BGM. So brushing each individual bullet to be certain to travel smoothly through the air. You know, you joke about that, but if you get the white box Winchester ammo, that's not a bad idea because they're so dirty. Some ammo, if the cheaper it is, the harder it is to fire sometimes, because it doesn't want to feed through cleanly. So I've heard some people saying they get the white Winchester and they have to clean it. You're melting into your chair from comfy. Well, thank you. Thank you. I'm just kind of making sure I get in here. Get that nice and done. And then I'm going to take a little rag over here. I'm going to kind of wipe this down in. Low viscosity grease is really best for the gun lube. I'll remember that. In all honesty, I don't clean my guns enough. I should, but I am very, I'm a bit lazy there. I'll admit that. But anyway, we have that part. Wash your bullets in a bottle of that. I have not tried Baristol. I don't know if that's something that's only overseas or what, but I've not seen that one. One thing I have been looking for is I think CLP. It's so hard to find. And then next I'm gonna spray my little I don't know if you've ever seen this little, it's like this pleasing thing where it has this cloth. You put this cloth and it's got this stick on it, and I'm going to start putting that in through the barrel and it's a little bit of a tight fit, so let's see. There we go. I maybe should have chosen a smaller rod, but I don't have the best gun cleaning kit. The one I have is it's a little, some of the pieces are missing. So I'm just getting in the barrel right here. There we go. I think I may need to change my cloth there. There we go. This is actually oddly pleasing. It's like if you stick in the wipe first. The first one gets dirty. It gets really dirty, but then the next ones, get so clean, and it's it's nice and pleasing. So it's a little hard to separate these sheets with gloves on, but I don't want to get my fingers all icky, my hands all icky. Yeah, I probably should have, I think for this one, I should have picked the smaller one, but this will be okay for the, AR, but it's not like it's too big or anything. It's not like it's not fitting in. It's just, a little tight. Just kind of, let's see. Swapping out, and then we'll do one more go through. progressively cleaner wipes is one of the most satisfying parts. That is true. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Can you hear that? I don't know if you can hear. It's hard for me to tell what you can hear, but like once the cloth is in there, like without the cloth, it's kind of loose. But then when you have it in there, it's kind of like tight little fit. Um, let's see. The Ready 92FS is the strongest firearm created by man. That's an undisputed fact. I have such a bias to that from Resident Evil. I know. I don't own a Beretta. I do really want a 92FS or the what is it? The M9 that is an improved version of the 92FS. If somebody could correct me, I'd appreciate that. But I know there's the M9. What is it? M9A or something where it's kind of a improved version. 92FS is for bigger hands, and so is the CZ75. It's not the best for smaller hands, so I have some trouble with that. M9A1, yes, M9A1, yeah. Personally, I would really, really love a PX4 Storm. I really love that from seeing. It's gonna sound, ridiculous, but I really love it from seeing Jill in Resident Evil 5 use it. BSAA Jill in Mercenaries. I loved her. She was one of my favorite characters to play in Mercenaries. And the aesthetic of it. Personally, I don't like polymer guns that much, but it is very nice. And then I'm just kind of wiping down the lower half of this now. Where's my 1911? I had a 1911. And I had 1911 my uncle gave me before after he died. His widow delivered it to us, and I decided that it would be better in the hands of my father since it was his brother's gun, and I could tell he really wanted it. So I traded that with him for another gun, which I used to then get a Smith & Wesson Easy Slide. But my 1911 is technically the Sig P238. It is a 1911 frame, so this is my own little 1911. My own little 1911. But yeah, I felt like he should really be the one who has that because it was his brother's and all. But I believe that was I want to say that was a Springfield 1911. Light polymer frames. I have not held a PX4 Storm. I've held a 92 FS, and I believe the M9A1, but I can't speak to how I'm kind of losing my track. The polymer on that feels, but I personally am not a big Glock fan because of the light polymer. I don't see spending that much money on something that feels that cheap. How often do I go out shooting? Maybe like every month or so, but I actually got some steel targets, some AR 500s, and I'm going to be doing that a lot more since I will have a proper place to shoot. I shot a lot more when I was younger, there's always around holidays, like let's say you got an old pumpkin, and instead of, letting the pumpkin, just sit there and rot, you take your pumpkin after Halloween and you shoot it. You shoot it, and it's nice and pleasing. It's nice and pleasing. You give him a nice little a warrior's death. He gets a nice little warrior's death. Anyway, now I've got all my parts clean, and I'm gonna start lubing them up. So first I'm gonna start with the barrel over here. Pumpkin love. We love the pumpkins. Koopa 65-year-old grandma confirmed. Hey, now, I'm only 99 years old. Please, sir. Have I ever thought about building a gun? I did build my AR-9, actually. So I'm really glad I built my AR-9 instead of buying a pre-made one. I've not built any other guns, though. I would like to in the future, but that's, the most of my experience. Not even 3 discs at a brisket. Oh my goodness, I'm still so young. 99, 65. build a 300 blackout. I've never shot 300 blackout, so I can't say, how the kick is on that. Personally, 5.56 is too much for me. I've gotten a nice little shoulder bruise from 5.56 before. There we go. There's a pretty deep AR building simulator out there. I did not know that. That's neat. Where do I hide? Well, there's no illegal guns. I have none. Everything I own is legal. We don't want to invite those people. We don't want to, say anything that would endanger any dogs out there. So, no dog. We love our dogs, and we don't want to do anything to, endanger our dogs. So you got to be careful. Got to be careful for your dogs, You got to love and watch out for them. Yeah, I should not mention pistol braces. One thing is, I heard there was some new stuff about some of them being a little bit more lenient on them. But yeah, you need to be careful with your dogs. Be careful with your dogs, and take good care of them. Take good care of your little guys. So nobody comes and gets them. The ultimate custom gun would be holding the bullet in your hand and manually striking it with the fire pin. Ooh, that's certainly a neat idea. Like kind of like let's see, what is that movie or that anime where there's like the bullet in the air and he goes up to the bullet and he goes like tap 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 and it fires off. I can't remember that, or was it Metal Gear? I can't remember what that was, where he taps the bullet and makes it fly off. I can't remember. Taxidermy dog full of tannerite. Oh no. JoJo's. Okay. I was trying to remember. Okay. I couldn't remember. I'm not the clearest on part 4, if I'm being honest. I read part 5. I mean, I've read all the parts, and part 4 was great as a manga, but I don't agree that part 4 was good as an anime. Although they had wonderful openings and endings. Great Days was fantastic, and what are some of the others? Am I thinking of Chase and what's the other part 4 opening and ending? Sorry, I'm having trouble. I'm blanking on it. The manga was much better for part 4. Yeah. And it's a shame to say because I really like Josuke and everybody, but I felt like it kind of was not the best as a anime. I am currently reading part A as it comes out. I've been reading it for 6 years now or something. But I would have to say my favorite part is I'm very partial to part 3, 2, and 1. So picking one is very hard. But I think the magic of part 3 and part 2, well, part 3 even, are just, so hard to recapture. Let's see, I'm trying to get this in here right. I'm trying to remember and make sure I'm not doing anything wrong here because I don't want to screw anything up. But I know it's fairly simple and you can't do too much bad, thankfully. Roundabout will forever be the best song in anime. Roundabout is very good. It is very, very good. I will say that. Roundabout is one of my favorite. It was so. I know. It went on to become a meme, kind of, but really, Roundabout is one of the best. I'm in trouble. remembering. Just wait. I'm having to rack my brain because I'm like, wait, I'm second guessing myself. Okay, wait, no, I got it now. I got it now. I'm just dumb. I got it. I'm just a little stupid. I'm just being a little stupid, but that's okay. It's okay to be a little confused and stupid. There we go. Gotta get the spring back in. I was a little sad about the Joseph part in part 4. Yeah, I kind of feel like, there we go. That's back in now. Half of me is kind of a little mad with what they did with Joseph, because I personally, really liked him and Susie Q, and I never, saw him as the really adulterous type. But I mean, I guess Rocky knows best when he remembers. That is, if Rocky remembers, unfortunately, which is only half the time. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure I'm doing this right. See, I was like, I'm going to do this so well, and then I remembered that, I'm going to mess up. Let's see. I know I have this in. So I'm just trying to remember. I think there's a certain way you have to kind of slide it in. The deep voice is surprisingly relaxing talking about ASM. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad it's surprisingly relaxing, since I personally don't think my voice is that well suited for it. Michelle, another purpose for grip strength, gun maintenance. Yes, that is very true, because I lack grip strength. I'll be honest about that. There we go. The slide is back on now. And now I have to put this annoying little pin back in. This annoying little pin. So I've got to hold it. You got to pull the slide all the way back and line up these two crescent parts. So you have to use one hand to hold the slide back, and the other to make sure it's in there right. So let's see. There we go. Okay, there we are. And everything is all clean. Let me just give it another wipe down now. And that one's done. I'm sorry if that was super boring. I'm sure that was not the most exciting. But yes, now it's all clean. I'm just going to wipe down the outside of it now. There we go. Rack it again. Okay. Okay. How is that? And let's see if let me just, ooh. There we go. And then there's a little dry fire for you. Why are you sweating? Yeah, there's another. And then, as exciting as that is, I don't think that's very exciting. But I hope that's entertaining for some of you. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that was slightly entertaining. Anyway, should we play with this one more, or should we move on to the next one? No, it's actually pretty pleasing. Now with the AR9, it could be a little bit loud. There you see that sometimes could be a bit loud, but the dry fire is actually a little quiet. See, it's just kind of like a little ding, ding. Let's play a bit more. Okay. Well, let's see. We can slide it out, slide the magazine out, and then there we go. And then pull back, and then 1, 2, 3. There we go. it's pleasing. It's different. There's only certain guns I would do this on, but on this one, it's very nice and relaxing. One great thing about this gun is, and I don't know if you've ever handled. Some guns have this now, where it's if there's ever a round in the chamber, it has this little thing, this little slot that goes up, and you'll always be able to know. Of course, you should always check it, and you'll pull it back and see there's nothing in there, and then let it go. But it's always good to check, and it's just fun to fun to have the little sounds. It's just interesting. No, I'm not gonna execute anybody. I'm nice. Ah. You know what? As a beefy hammer drop, the Beretta 92 FS, I would still very much like one of those. Chamber check. Yeah, let's imagine dying to a single bullet. That would be pathetic. That would be. I would hope though, but I will hope everybody's stronger than that and doesn't get shot. Doesn't get shot in general. But yeah, chamber check. There's nothing down in there. And then we let it go. And then 1, 2, 3. I love taps to the leg with Koopa. What if I gave you 100 to end my life? I would never end your life or shoot, somebody with the intent of killing. So I'm not going to do that. So I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry that's disappointing. I would not, unless it was a self-defense situation. 1, 2, 3. Let me know when you guys want me to move on, because I could just keep playing with this, But I don't want to bore anybody. And let's see. Pistol whip his nose crooked. I'm not gonna pistol whip anybody. Chamber check for every Akasupa. I'll chamber check even without that. Nothing in there. And there we go. And 1, 2, 3. I am always worried to bore people. That is absolutely right. That is my number one fear, of boring people. And, I'm just, I don't think I'm a very interesting person personally. So, so I'd hate to, bore people, especially. But I'm still very glad everybody watches me, and I'm very thankful for that. 4-gun rules, shoot, loot, scoot. Oh no. Oh no, the double tap is crucial. Those are some New Vegas rules. You gotta pick up everything in your inventory and then waddle your way to the general store and sell it all. Even books, tin cans, anything. Sell whatever you have. Sell whatever you can pick up, even if it over encumbers you. Just waddle your way there, and sell it. Sell it all. How often do you have to clean guns? Not too often, but not too little. I mean, you should never, let your gun sit forever and ever and ever and never clean it. So I think it depends on the frequency you use your guns, but also, don't be too infrequent with your cleaning too. So like if you use it really, really regularly, you should clean it more often. But I wouldn't say, somebody else would probably be better to ask it. You can be the first VTuber to do a New Vegas stream. I actually really want to do a New Vegas stream. And I was making a bunch of thumbnails yesterday, and I have one ready for Bomber Grounds, one ready for World of Horror. And I was trying to get some other thumbnails made up in the background. And now I'm ending up with this backlog of games I have thumbnails for. And then I'm worried that I'm going to get too caught up in trying new games and not finish the games I already have. But I would really like New Vegas, especially with mods. I think that would be very interesting. New Vegas is not Todd's... Excuse me. New Vegas is not Todd's game. We're not going to get Skyrim. Not going to get Skyrim. I know a lot of people like Skyrim, but I played it, when it came out, and that's enough for me. So I don't think I'm gonna be playing Skyrim again. Um, but yeah, I definitely New Vegas was much better. Obsidian did it justice. Obsidian did it so much justice. And I'm actually very interested in Outer Worlds because that was done by Obsidian, I believe. Mod New Vegas, battle against monsters, people, and mods conflicting, making the game eating some butt. Oh my goodness. I have not. I played it on PS4 about 4 times, but I've never played it on PC before. I know a lot of people like Project Nevada, I believe. Anyway, let me grab my AR real quick. There we go. Anyway, let me take my Koopa Ch virginity. Koopa Chama. YouTube shit Streamlab rules. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. This one's gonna take a little bit more room on my desk, and it'll be a little bit louder. But let me swap out images now. And we have, this one is my AR I built. And this is what we will be cleaning next. And I apologize if it's a little too loud. Please let me know. But this is a Foxtrot mics, upper and lower, with, I think it's a strike hand grip, ergo grip, and SBA 3. And we also have some flip-up sights on it, H&K style, I believe. Are all my guns small? Not all of them, but most of them, because I am small myself. So I like a small. I like a small one. That's a little better picture. The stock slides in and out to make it a little bit more adjustable. But anyway, let's see. I'll put that up there, kind of. That foregrip was actually pretty hard to find. A lot of places had it out of stock, and I really wanted this one because, it has to fit the vertical foregrip rules. But it's actually very nice, very nice. So let me get the magazine out. And this one is Glock style, if you did not notice. So this takes Glock magazines. That is a, let me look at this real quick. That is a 31 round Glock magazine. So let's see. And then I have in the foregrip, but also the grip down here, you can hide little secrets in there. So I can open it up. I could put like a little love letter in there. I could put, a little snack, some bullets. Could, put a little I don't know, a little 5-hour. I've never tried a 5-hour energy, but I assume it would fit in. Taking another coffee sip, excuse me. But 7 rounds, 31 rounds, always aiming to outshoot by a single round. Always a lot. Now let me, I'm going to pull back the charging handle and gonna look inside, make sure there's nothing in there, and we're all clear. I'm sorry, was that too loud right there? Let me, how many jelly beans? I could probably fit a good bit of jelly beans in there. Between both of them, could probably fit a good amount of jelly beans in there. Okay, that was not too loud. And that's the sound. You can lengthen and stretch it out. I'll leave it a little longer because I can kind of rest my arm right here. Or actually, we'll put that back in. One problem is with the SBA 3 is they like to the rubber at the bottom likes to kind of flap around, and it's a little bit of a pain. But yeah, so we have nothing in, so we're just gonna make sure, and we're all clear. Everything good. So now I think my first step is going to be what do you do when ATF makes braces in an AFA device? Well, hopefully that's not coming. I wouldn't, I'm, still kind of, I know there was something recent. Coops just turned in, why do you have a gun? I'm too European to understand. Part of it is a hobby and part of it is self-defense. Personally, like if I was ever in a situation where I would need to defend myself physically, I can't because I would probably dislocate something because I'm too flexible, and also because I am very weak and very small, but also because it's always been a hobby of mine. I grew up around my father, who always used them and always collected them, and I actually did a lot of archery as a child too. Um, Excuse me, but what the fuck? This stream is now sponsored by Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Legendary Edition. Koopa, you now need to stream Skyrim with 18 plus mods. Oh no. Oh no, Todd, please. Todd, please don't make me. Todd, please, please. Think of my family. Think of the children. Think of the children, Todd, please. Please. Yes, I did actually do a lot of archery as a child. My father was actually in a lot of archery contests, and personally, I never competed, but I'd always go to like contests with my dads or different things like that. And we'd have a big shooting stand in the backyard in the woods to practice, and that was very nice. It was very wholesome, very great time I had with my dad, and it's also a very good arm workout too. And I need to get back more into archery now. I need to. I'd like to get a bow sometime that would fit me better. Todd, please, baby Nero's watching. Oh no, my son Nero can't see that. See that mountain? Now, the thing with Lita saying also about pins is sometimes these pins that connect the upper and lower receiver, sometimes they want to come out for me, and sometimes they don't. It hurts you so much to see these Todd quotes. Oh, I'm so sorry, Nina. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's see. We got one side of there out. You pre-ordered Fallout 76. Oh, Nina. Oh, Nina, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. You've been through a lot, Nina. Oof. Nina, you know what? When I first saw it at E3, I thought, man, that looks a little neat, Maybe that'll be interesting. I never pre-ordered it, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Nina. Sorry to hear that. You tried, Nina. You tried. I also I have not played Fallout 4, which is one thing I kind of have to say. I'm having to kind of tap on this because this bolt does not want to come out for me. There's a mistake you can make worse than pre-ordering a game. Sometimes pre-ordering is okay, sometimes it isn't. It depends, like, if you really love a game and you're looking for a collector's edition, sometimes, you do have to pre-order it. Oh, no canvas bag and no Nuka-Cola for you. Ooh. Oh, you didn't even get the canvas bag that was, not the best made? Oh, Nina. Oh, Nina, I'm sorry. Excuse me, I'm just gonna have to tap this a little bit to kind of loosen this up. I'm having the worst luck getting this one bolt out. It does not want to work for me. Let's see. The canvas bag was not a canvas bag, it was a trash bag. You are right. So, let's see. Come on, get out of there. It's so tight in. It doesn't want to come out. Let's see. I don't even know if I'm hitting it right. I'm so nervous, I don't want to scratch anything, but this does not want to go. It does not want to go out. Come on. Eh. Let's see. No, we can't get that between there. Let's see. I'm having the worst time with this one. Okay, let's see. Please. Get out of there. Get out of there, you. Come on. Don't be shy. Okay, wait. We got it now, I think. Oh, it's like halfway out. It's like halfway out, but it does not want to move. Come on. Come on. Move. I'm trying to pull harder. Ooh, there's only so hard I can grip it with my fingertips. Come on. Harder. Okay, let's see. Let me try to get a little leverage here. Let's see. Yank on it, Koopa. I'm trying, Mal. I'm trying. It's just in there so tight. Have I tried rattling the lower receiver a bit? Let me see. Let's see. That may actually help some. Let's see. Come on. Okay. I should have popped these pins out before. Come on. Come on. Born to post tomatoes. Animal. I am trash, ladies. 410, 757, 865, 530 billion dead Ashleys. Oh, come on. Get out of there. There we go. There we go. Absolute. Let's see. This thing. Okay, so now, let's see. There we go. Now we have the upper and lower receiver separated. And that took entirely too long. So now I'm pulling out the charging handle and out the bolt carrier group. And I'm not going to do a full bolt carrier group teardown today because I did one of those fairly recently. So I'm just going to do a standard cleaning with that. But there we go. I'm just going to start wiping that down, and then I'm going to get my little rags ready. And with the charging handle, I do have one of those like fancy ambidextrous ones, because one problem I had was I couldn't grip the charging handle, and it's, the charging handle's hard to grab. So anyway, I'm gonna grab my little spray, and I'm gonna make my dropped pins be easier to find. Ooh, that would be unfortunate. Let's pray for none of that. I'm just going to grab my little toothbrush here. I'm just going to kind of start moving a little bit there, and then I'm going to use the Raptor. Yes, it's a Raptor. Flat Desert Earth Raptor is what it is. Brushy, 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 brushy. This is the way we brush our teeth, brush our teeth, brush our teeth. This is the way we brush our teeth early in the morning. Except it's not the teeth, so I suppose I should say this is the way we brush our upper, brush our upper, brush our upper. This is the way we brush our upper so early in the morning. Nostalgic. Oh, if you want to talk about nostalgia, what is that Sesame Street song? I haven't heard that one in ages, where it's speaking of AR9, could you play Killing Floor 2? I have actually never played Killing Floor 1 or 2. I know there was some talk a while ago that there were some people interested in playing Killing Floor 1, I think. I'm not sure the exact differences between Killing Floor 1 or 2, but I know some people were talking about that. But I think somebody DM'd me and said that some servers may be closed, so a custom one would have to be made. Mal Toothbrush ASMR. I mean, if people would be interested in it, but I don't know. I don't know how many people would be wanting that. I know a lot of Nisei Monogatari highlights is probably, you know, flashbacks is probably what that would have. I believe that's Nisei, isn't it? Um, Killing Floor 2. I don't know the difference between Killing Floor 1 and 2, but either really would be good. Like I said, I was looking into Bomber Grounds too for this week, and I think I have my thumbnail put together for Bomber Grounds. Yeah, Nisei's the one where he brushes her teeth and she's going like ah 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 ah. Ah. I use an electric toothbrush, so I don't think it would be that nice sounding. Because you know the electric toothbrush is like like does it, you know, the sonic toothbrushes. The sonic toothbrushes are supposed to be like the best for your teeth. I don't know what other people use, but that's at least what, you know, I've been told to use. I mean, you can always brush without the sonic part on. But yeah. But yeah, I know everybody's probably got their preference. Some people might not, you know, trust it to clean them as thoroughly too. So now the bolt carrier group is clean, so I'm going to move to the rest of the upper over here. And I'm going to swap out my cloth real quick. Why not use horsehair like a true caveman, or charcoal? Steel wool and degreaser. Ooh. Electric toothbrushes are optimal for cleaning your teeth. The rotation isn't a movement achievable by a normal toothbrush. That is very true. I know when I first started using it, it gives you such a new clean feeling. Like you feel so squeaky clean. It's like that feeling of rubbing your tongue over your teeth, and it's just like, that feels so, you know, so nice and clean. And I like that. I like feeling clean. So I definitely consider a electric toothbrush a necessary thing for me. Shing, yes, the toothbrush sound going shing. Just gonna wipe this around in there. I just went to the dentist feeling, yes, that's perfect. That is it. You know, like feeling like, oh, I just got a cleaning. You know, I don't know if when you were younger, you went to the dentist, they gave you the choice of your flavors. You could have like bubble gum, you could have other things like that. They could give you like the wacky flavors, but you'd feel so clean. And now, you know, they give you either just mint or cinnamon. And personally, I like cinnamon toothpaste better. I don't, mint kind of burns me. So if I had to choose, you know, my toothpaste flavor preference, I am a cinnamon. I've also had tea tree oil, and tea tree oil is very nice. Eucalyptus as well, but I'm not a, mint is okay, but I don't think that's my favorite toothpaste flavor. Cola flavor. I think they may have had a cola flavor at the dentist. I'm not sure. There was like grape and things like that. Flavored toothpaste. Oh no. Yeah, so I don't know. I like having nice clean teethies. That's one thing I hate about eating things that are too sweet. It makes your teeth feel absolutely icky. Thankfully, I've never had a cavity in my life, so I'm doing pretty okay. How's your dental health going, chat? While I'm, you know, cleaning out the barrel and lining these cloths. You got any cavities now? When's the last time you've been to a dentist? I also never had to have braces because my teeth came in 100% straight. But yeah, I never had a cavity. Yay, no cavity club. Yay. I did get my my wisdom teeth taken out though, and that was not pleasant. No cavity gang representing. My teeth can crush steel. Oh my goodness. A bold claim, but I believe you. Yeah, I'm just still kind of, you know, cleaning out in here. I'm getting this nice and clean down the barrel. And I'm having to use a lot of wipes. This is like the third wipe I've used here. Um, so I'm sorry if it's a little boring. I'm just trying to get this in and out here. Um, don't ask, mine will probably fall out before I'm 30. Oh, I have such a big fear of my teeth falling out. I have nightmares. I had a nightmare the other night that I had a tooth fall out. I had a tooth no, I had a tooth break, and that was absolutely terrifying. Many things don't a lot of things don't scare me, but the idea of my teeth falling out absolutely just ooh, that's one thing that truly scares me. Get that. Oh yes, they are the worst. They are. And then you wake up and you feel like I have to feel to make sure my teeth are there. You had your wisdom teeth removed under local anesthesia, and they had to transfer me from one dental chair to another because I was in lack power to cut the wisdom teeth apart. Ooh, ooh. I actually had a similar thing. Mine actually, my dentist, he had the worst time getting in my face and pulling my teeth out, and they had to use, since my mouth is kind of small too, they had to use like the children's size, the mouth thing that holds your mouth open, and they had trouble even getting my teeth out with the children's size, and he had to really bear down, and the anesthesia wasn't working because local anesthesia doesn't work on me, so I could feel everything while the laughing gas was making it a unique experience. But he had to like break the tooth apart to even get it out, and that was oof, that was something. And I could still remember the sounds of them breaking like the bones and the teeth in it. But yeah, mine also had a lot of trouble getting my teeth out, so I'm with you on that, Congo. Yeah, whoever I know some people have gotten it out under what's it called? General anesthesia. And they're very lucky people, I think. Um, yes, I'm actually a turtle. Now we got the upper cleaned, not lubed yet. But now I'm gonna wipe down the lower, and then we'll be set to put it back together. So I'm gonna again spray down my brushy. And then I'm going to wipe down in here. You had local anesthetic and a persimitol. That is very similar. They gave me, a bunch of shots, and the shots in my mouth weren't working. So they were kind of just like, what can we do? We'll just leave her on the. Oh, I did have laughing gas though. They were just kind of leaving me on the laughing gas, and then they send you home with I think it's like Tylenol mixed with something else here. But on the way home, I got a black raspberry milkshake, and when I got home, I tried to eat the black raspberry milkshake, and it all just kind of, since my mouth was numb, it all just kind of ran down my face, and my dad was just looking at me like, ugh. I think persimitol is Tylenol, or maybe Tylenol mixed with something. I think maybe Tylenol mixed with codeine, yeah. Getting limited failure from persimitol over face. Oh no, don't. Okay, so it's just Tylenol. Ooh, I think here they give, well, at least I had, maybe it's like codeine mixed with Tylenol, although I know they're cutting down on that a lot. That's very lucky they put you out completely. Codamol? Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do a tooth pulling ASMR. But yeah, then when my brother, he got his wisdom teeth removed, we had to wait in the car. This is, like, oh, this feels like ages ago, because I don't know, it's maybe a teen then. I had to wait in the car while Mama Koopa went in to get some turtle medicine for my brother, and he was really, really out of it and high from the medicine. So, because he was put out completely, and he was just, so out of it. And he was banging on the window at a young woman with her baby saying, "Mom, mom, mom," while he had his mouth stuffed full of cotton. And that was probably very, very terrifying for that poor lady. Looking back, I feel pretty bad for her. I hope she was not too scared off. Mm. So now I'm just kind of wiping this down, and then we're gonna go to lubing it up. Lower part. Koopa Bro. Yeah, Koopa Bro had a bit of a hard time with that. One time the dentist hopped me on painkillers and let me drive home. My 15-minute drive took 2 hours. Oh no, that's not safe. That's not safe at all. That's not safe at all. You should not have been able to drive home. Koopa Knee is shaping up to be Ame Knee. Yeah, we have a lot of interesting Koopa Knee stories. Speaking of, one time me and Koopa Knee were playing outside with airsoft guns, and he pistol whipped me with that, and I have like a little tiny scar on my eyebrow. Not eyebrow, but kind of like below between my eyebrow and my eye from where I got pistol whipped. It's not really a scar, but it's like an indent kind of in my skin. Um, and it was a nice little memory of when we were like, we used to bicker a lot more as kids, and we'd like to fight, and I'd like to challenge him to fight, and I'd be like, let's wrestle, let's fight. But now we get along so great, and we don't fight a lot. We don't fight at all. But it's funny how things change. When you fight a lot as kids, you end up being better friends as adults. So that's very nice. That's very nice. Wrestling with Koopa. Yeah. I used to go up to my brother and my cousin, and I'd be like, let's wrestle. And, I'd try to fight them, and I'd try to be, one of the boys. But I mean, sometimes it went okay, sometimes it didn't. Sometimes I could hold my own. One time, my cousin held me up by my ankle, and I tried to fight back, and I tried to get him to let me down because I was being held up by one ankle. So I bit his tummy, and he got kind of mad about that. But yeah, that's my wrestling and tussling young stories. Young Koopa, young tomboy, wholesome pistol whipping. Yeah, just playing. Watch for Kiara. Oh no. But I mean, memories like that. They're yeah, it can hurt in hindsight, but it's also like you're kids, you have fun. I mean, I'm not gonna go around and when in doubt, as a child, bite. That's absolutely true. Biting is the strongest move. It's true. It's really like it's your best defense as a child. I mean, and I know some kids, they just bite for the fun of it. But I mean, when you're really in trouble, you got to do what you got to do. And now I'm lubing. I'm lubing the lower. Sorry if I'm kind of getting off tangent a little bit. The snapping turtle. I can't do a nice. I can't do it like little snap. Like, oh, I had a dream last night. No, I had a dream where for some reason I was buying a turtle, which was very odd, and it was a live turtle. Excuse me, I'm taking a big old sippy. I gotta get my hydration. But yeah, I don't know why I had that dream the other night where I bought a turtle. But I guess I subconsciously want a turtle. Anyway, I'm gonna start lubing up the top part. The trick to make your strongest snapping sound with your teeth is to start with your teeth close to each other. Okay, let me try. I don't really think that was a good snap. I think that was kind of like a growl, like let's see, like no, that's wrong. No, there was a lot more to the dream. It was very odd. Um, there's something about like Christmas and layers and bunky, but I don't know. I think I got locked into a like a grocery store or something, and while trying to leave they put us on lockdown, and then I ended up like trying to buy a turtle while leaving, but they wouldn't let me leave, and then I ended up having to sleep on a bunch of like cereal boxes I made into a bed and eating canned food, which is very weird because I don't usually eat canned food. uh let's see. So, can't go in that hole. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Koopa my meds. I either have like, I have very vivid dreams, and sometimes they can be very nice, and sometimes they can just be plain weird. I don't know why I have like such odd dreams. My dreams can sometimes be a little eccentric. I'll say that. Um, so I have, good, I have good, sometimes they can be, very nice. Sometimes they can be very weird, and sometimes they can be, just straight up, just kind of scary. Which cereal would make the best bed? Um, I'm not sure about what cereal would make the best bread. Uh, let's see. An acquaintance of mine offered me one of the turtles they just bred. I'm not certain whether to accept it or not. What do you think? That depends on are you okay with owning a reptile? Are you going to be good with are you going to be okay with the cage maintenance? You do have to clean their cages. And with reptiles, you won't be too hands-on with them, but you're not going to be super hands-off either. What size of the turtle is good, a good question, actually. And they are more maintenance. Reptiles are more maintenance. You need to think about what they would eat too. But also, one thing is, yeah, turtles do live a long time. So you have to think, do you want a pet for that long? Because, the turtle uh, may outlive you. You do own 2 cats and 5 dolls. I've never cared for a reptile before, but I've considered it. They're palm-sized, I believe. Okay, as long as, the thing is with cats, personally, I used to have, when I was younger, Koopa Ch, he had a lot of reptiles. We had a turtle at once, I believe, and he was a more elderly small turtle, and I think he unfortunately passed. We had some snakes, and we also had some geckos. And the thing with snakes and geckos is that the cats would want to chase after them, and the cats would like to swat at their cages. Um, Versus the turtles, the cats didn't really mind the turtles, but if a gecko got out, the cats would try to chase the gecko. And, usually they won't get out, but sometimes, the geckos can be a little fast. The geckos never got killed by a cat, but they can, cats can sometimes, be a little, they can kind of like to swat at stuff like that. But dogs usually are kind of indifferent to stuff like that. A turtle is more aquatic. Yeah, I'm not sure about like cage wise, but I know yeah, obviously you have to have them in a cage, and I believe they need to have, water, stuff like that. It's been ages since I've had a reptile in the house, so I'm not the most sure. We also used to have a bunch of aquariums, freshwater aquariums in particular, until we accidentally bought we bought a fish. We didn't know at the time because we asked at the pet shop if it would be good around, our angelfish or, etc. And it was actually a relative to the piranha, and it killed all of my angelfish. I will never get over it. In an effort to kill it, we tried to put it with cichlids and see, because cichlids can sometimes they don't get along the best with some of the other fish, so they're a little bit more hardy. So we tried to put it with cichlids, and it killed the cichlids. So it eventually we just got so pissed off at it because it kept murdering everything, and it had teeth. It had actual teeth. So we decided it had to go, and we tried to sell it back to the pet store, and they said we tried to give it back. We didn't want to sell it. They refused to take it. Yes, we did invite a murderer into our home, and it was like we felt like monsters trying to get rid of him, but we had to. But yeah, honestly, turtles, it's up to you. Um, so, I mean, it's, I would research a lot. I would greatly research a lot into it before taking it on, because it is it's a big, big decision. They live for a while. But I know some people really love some people are, hardcore about their, reptiles, especially, and some, find them, a little too much to handle. But good on you for having so many dogs and cats. I love animals in general. I just could talk about animals forever. Basic turtle setup needs a 30-gallon aquarium, morph bigger, heat lamp, a filter system, a place where they can lay above water. Yeah, that sounds about like it. I do not own taking a pet lightly. I do not take owning a pet lightly. I certainly will. I'll update you when I attend your next stream. Okay, thank you very much. I look forward to it. I look forward to hearing about that. I hope, you and your animals are doing okay, and, good luck if you do decide to get Turtle Coon or not. Now I'm gonna start putting the bolt carrier back in. We're all lubed up and we're ready to go. Thought about getting a turtle. I researched a lot, and one thing gets me every time. When you walk with a turtle indoors, internet advice is to glue a balloon to the shell to not lose your pet turtle. I don't know about that part. That part, are you... I'm not sure if that's legitimate or not. Let's see. Oh, I missed one. Since you'd rather hang out with us than do a watch along with your Oshi, I'm refunding your Ame membership. I'm so sorry. I have too much fun with you. You should really stop being too enjoyable. But sometimes, it's hard to get everything the way you want it with a stream. With streaming, because it's hard to balance everything out. And sometimes you do have to give up stuff like that. And I mean, there's ups and downs to it, but I'm having a lot of fun personally. Although I'm having some difficulties with this. I'm having difficulties remembering how to get the bolt carrier group in with the charging handle correctly. So excuse my stupidity, because it can be a little finicky. Halloween watch along stream when we could do that. I could maybe switch audio over or play it in the background, but I'm not sure if everybody would be okay with that. And also because one thing is, I was gonna say I don't know YouTube copyright. Yeah, they can be a little finicky to get in there. So, excuse me, I made a little burp. Oops. Kind of sliding around. You believe lack of audio is better? That is true. And right now I'm kind of a little too slow to join a watch along. Maybe I don't know if the archive will be up, but there's always, another time. Koopa singing Yakuza or MGR songs. Oh yeah. I was thinking about that because I was thinking I'd like to do a Christmas karaoke, but I don't know if this week it'll be on the schedule or not. Come on. I hate putting in the charging handle. How's my lungs and throat? They're doing better. My throat's still a little sore, and sometimes I need to hit the you gotta hit my albuterol, aka my vape, but otherwise I'm doing pretty good. Doing a lot better. The other day, that Friday, I was was it no Thursday? Thursday was just awful. It was I just could not stop sneezing. It was, and I just felt like, oh, if I have to talk, I'm gonna die. How are my duvet reps going? I've practiced it, and I've practiced singing. I've been doing vocal warm-ups. Been trying to do some vocal warm-ups every day. Oh yeah, the charging handle is a pain. I keep having to make sure I'm having this in right. Koopa sounds cuter than usual today. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, the charging handle is such a pain. And you don't seem to understand the lyrics. This is a joke. That's a bad joke, but still. Okay, let's see. Almost. I almost got that in there. Oh. Okay, let's try again. Oh, thank you. I'm glad it was tons of fun to listen to. I'm glad a lot of people had fun. That's what's most important, having fun. Let's see. This does not want to get along with me. I hate to look it up because I know how to get it up. You've inspired me to clean your guns. I'm glad. Cleaning is very soothing. This has been a very relaxing stream. Different, but relaxing. If you ever hold another karaoke stream, I'll be certain to be there with maintenance crew. Thank you very much, Congo. I appreciate that. Little scripts make it more genuine. Thank you. Yeah, it's been honestly, if I'm being honest, I haven't gone super into cleaning this gun since I put it together. So this has been a good stream for me. I did do a good cleanup when I put it together, but not much since. So it's been very, very useful. You're helping me relax as I figure out how to take apart a Winchester 1911 SL shotgun. Well, I'm glad. I hope you have good luck with that. Currently, I am trying to get this in, and it does not want to work with me. Let's see. I am putting it in correctly. I know I'm putting it in correctly. Koopa Kigurumi. Oh no, not a Kigurumi. Not the Kigurumi. Oh, those things are no offense if you do like Kigurumi. What's your opinion on revolvers? I love revolvers. And I know I've gotten some flack from people in the past for how much I love revolvers, but personally, revolvers are some of my favorite type of guns. Currently, I know I don't need more guns, but I have one revolver already. I got a little snubby Taurus one, but I really want a Ruger Wrangler. And the Ruger Wrangler, it's a nice little affordable one, a 22 LR, which would be very good for, just, pest control and everything. But, I want it. Let's see. I'm just looking up a little video to make sure I'm putting this in right, because I wanna be sure. Flanking revolvers are very fun. Oh, I love them. Love them so much. Let's see. I just want to be absolutely sure. Of course, this video, it's like you look it up and they don't show you them actually putting in the charging handle. They're just like, hey, look, it's in there. So thank you. Thank you. That's a very, very helpful video. You know, always, always great when there's something like that. When you're like, hey, I need, you know, a little bit of guidance. No, you won't get guidance. Not today. No guidance today. Let's see. I don't know why I'm having this much trouble even. Because, you know. Okay, let's see. Okay, there we go. Wait, so I got it now? Yes, we have it now. We have it now. I've got it. I got it in. I got it in. Oh, excuse me. I hope that wasn't too loud. Pardon me. Okay, now to line these two back up. Gotta get this pin. This pin wants to pop back out. Who needs music when you have gun maintenance noise? Ah, yes, the soothing clanging. Which I hope has not been too bad on your ears. Okay, let's see. I kind of wish I had a vise right here on my desk to kind of line this up in. Ah. Trying to get everything. I know you get the top. Let's see, I forget. Okay, gotta make sure those little pins don't want to pop back out. Come on. I'm having some trouble getting it lined back up. We are there. I'm trying to remember if it's the front or the back that goes on first. Is earring in my optic? Well, I was actually saying earlier, I was using a Hollow Sun, but personally I felt like the Hollow Sun was, you know, a little too small. I mean, a little, you know, not the best for how short of the barrel this is. So I switched to the iron sights. And I kind of like iron sights better anyway. Come on. Go together, you. Yes, clack, clack, click, click, clack, clack, clack. The soothing effect is from the feeling of organization. That is right. That is right. Rip your ears. I'm sorry if anybody's ears. Hello, Yoro. Hello. You're just at the, you've arrived just at the part where I'm, you know, having trouble putting my stuff back together. So, what an exciting time. Whenever I'm assembling something, I have to resist the urge to force parts together because I can easily destroy or damage them. Ooh, that's not good. I actually, I'm very, blessed with the ability to be pretty good at building stuff. So I'm a pretty decent builder. I think that's probably I get that from my dad. Oh, sorry. This bolt, if this bolt stopped sliding around, maybe I'd get it in already. Hmm. Hmm. There's nothing lewd about that. It's only frustrating. No lewd, only frustration here. Getting guns ready to use on Ashley. She better run. You better get running, Ashley. 10 minutes. 10 minutes is all I can spare, unfortunately. Let's see. Now I'm having to double check guess myself to make sure, I have the bolt carrier grouping correctly. If I was Leon, I would simply take a minute to teach Ashley to shoot a gun. I know, right? Anything. He could have given her a knife. Revenge for being fed eternally eggs. You have to eat all the eggs. I'm sorry. You just do. Okay, there we go. There we go. Nice little click. And now we got to get these pins back in. Ah, the pins. Come on. Get in there. You personally don't use guns because you can't carry them into most places you can assassinate people these days. That's a valid point. A lot of places, they don't allow assassinations. It can be a bit of a pain. I mean, really. Ah, there we go. It went in that hole. And there we go. That was nice. That was a nice little, let's see. Let's listen to this one. See, now I can, got it out again, but listen to this. Like there we go. Now it's all put together. We're all put together now. We're all ready, lubed, and I'm actually gonna take off my gloves now. Then I'm gonna wipe it down. I'm gonna wipe it down with my little microfiber cloth. Yes, it is so satisfying now that the pins go in smoothly. It's like a whole new gun. Let's see. There we go. Just kind of wipe it down. Get it nice and clean. Okay, there we go. There we go. And now we're clean. Hey Koopa, will you collab with Gura's sister? I like Kana. I'd be open with that. But right now I think I've got one possible collab now that might be coming up if things work out. And I'm open to other collabs. So I know there's a lot of people I would like to collab with, and there's some I think would probably come first before that. Some people I'm a bit more familiar with. I don't want to say anything in particular, but I think first I'd like to collab with people I'm more familiar with. As I said before, I don't know what the stream would entail, but it was satisfying. I'm glad. What makes it into such a charming thing? Thank you. So yeah, now it's all put together, and I can. Let's see. Now, the thing is with getting the magazine in, you kind of have to slap it in. You got to slap it. But I mean, yeah, I'm very open to that, and I'm open to a lot of people. And if anybody would want to, they can feel free to reach out to me. The problem is I am too shy to reach out to other people. I am I'm extremely shy, so I don't really reach out to people unless they reach out to me first, which is which is probably not a great thing. I mean, I should probably be a bit more proactive, but I'm learning. Honestly, this is actually making me a lot more social, the whole VTubing thing. And I never, not a lot of the stuff I do now would never have been, possible before. So I'm very thankful for that. Yeah. Imagine somebody getting in this stream thinking it's authentic housewife cooking, cleaning. Oh no. Yoro. Hello, Yoro. Yes, you. I'm talking about you. No, but I mean, there's a lot of people, And yeah, we'll do the slap. Give it a little Euro slap like that. I'm sorry, Euro, for that. I'm sorry. But yeah, I am coming out of my shell little by little. But yeah, the slap is so fun. I'm sorry if that hurts anybody's ears. And then we have the charging handle pull back. So let me. Oh, there we go. I probably could have, that was a little, could have, done that one a little bit more, but, there we go. I'm sorry if that may have been a bit too loud. That may have been a bit too loud. Slaps but a gun. This bad boy can fit so much ammunition into it. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, but yeah, there's a nice little dry fire, and here we have, I can flip up these sights. There we go. And then, let's see, let me pull back the charging handle again. And then, I'm sorry if this hurts your ears. Hello, Leon and Alice. Hello. Hello. Gun noises are much more satisfying than you thought. I'm glad. Pull your devil trigger. Yeah. Let's see. There we go. I mean, it's fun. It's fun to play with. But yeah, and then you can just do another little slap. Give it a slap. What's the furthest you can shoot the AR-9 reliably? I haven't actually measured that, and I'm not the best at estimating, but I mean, I know it's like over 15 feet, or so. That's usually about how far I put back the target, at least. But I know that I did switch from the Hollow Sun because I just did not like it personally. Now, I guess I'll put the Hollow Sun back on to have it there, but I just like iron sights better. Let me take another sippy. I'm out of coffee. Oh no, now I only have water. Whew. For this reason, it's making me want to play some Killing Floor 2. I'll need to look into that because I have not played Killing Floor, and I don't know what's the difference between 2 and 1. Hollow Suns are kind of trash. I was not a big fan of it. I've also tried out the Sig Romeo? In the words of Revolver Ocelot, nothing like slamming a long bullet into a well-greased chamber. Ooh, that's right. That is right. Oh, that kind of makes me want to get out my revolver. Can Koopa Ch... You're gonna make me do it, aren't you? Oh, okay, I'll go grab it real quick. Okay, wait. I need to get my scenes sorted out. I'm so terrible. Anyway, here is the revolver. And let's make sure there's nothing in there. Let's see. Okay, all clear. Gonna look. You're pretty good. Yeah, we've got nothing in there, so we're just gonna slap that back in, slap the barrel back in, and then cock it back, and then there you go. And then you can just see, normally with revolvers, I would not dry fire. However, I believe Taurus says this one is okay. And other people said it says right here, it's the Taurus Ultralight. And it has it's a double action. So you can pull back, which I prefer to, or you can just do the double action right there. And it's very, it's a Taurus, let's see, 856 Ultralight. 856 Ultralight. Let me get a picture of it up. Let me just, give me a minute. Let me, yeah, let's get a little picture of it. Let's see, here we go. Okay. My files are such a mess. Oh, okay, here we are. It is, it's kind of between a pinky and a red. It's a nice little cute one. I was actually a little mad because I wanted like a very pinky gun. I wanted a very pinky gun because I wanted to laugh at people, you know, in a self-defense situation. If anything happened, you know, I could be like, haha, you got shot with a pink gun. What a loser. What a loser. Who gets shot with a pink gun by a girl? Pfft. But it's actually red in real life. So my plan to you know, bully people with my pink gun does not work because it's actually a cool red in real life. And when I got it, I contacted the company and I said, hey, this is supposed to be, you know, it is supposed to be flamingo pink. Why is it red? And they said, well, that's just how the gun is. And so I got a bully me. Oh, Yordo. Oh no, Yordo. I can't bully you because I am also made for the bully. A crimson revolver can shoot 3 times faster. You're right. Just, you know. I do faster, you know, doing the double action where it's like, I shouldn't fan the hammer too much, but you know, that's double action where you could go, or you can pull back every time as a single action. Red is faster. You're dead. Oh no. How can you fan the revolver? I'm personally not going to fan it because I've heard that's a great way to damage your revolver, but I mean, you can. I mean, I just pulled it back with my hand to fan it, but fanning it over and over, well, I don't want to do it. I'm kind of tempted to do it on stream, but I mean, I shouldn't. But this is so fun to play with, you know? And I know a lot of people are like, oh, Taurus is garbage. You know, Taurus is everything, but I just really love this revolver. It was, you know, a little cheap revolver, and it's honestly so enjoyable. Revolvers are so fun. But I just love it. Koopa breaking her guns on stream. Could I dual wield? I need 2 of them. Handle your weapons responsibly. That is very true. Do you know what else Taurus makes? The P92, the Beretta 92 FS. Excuse me, uglier cousin. Ooh, I did not know about that one. Yeah, Taurus revolvers are actually pretty good. Personally, I actually really like the revolvers, and they have one. Sorry, I was just letting down the hammer. Gun, sword, trick, gun, trick, sword, gun, sword. Trickster, gun, sword. Let's see. Let me look up. I'm trying to look for this other one. Let's take down some pictures because, you know, we got to get this. Let me get organized a little bit. Let's take that down since we're, let's see. There we go. Get our little Christmas smoking sexy style. I love Nico as announcers. Nico's my favorite announcer in 5, where she's like, dumbass. It's so funny. But one Taurus one I know recently I saw, it's kind of like a GP 100 clone, but he's a big guy. He's a big guy, but oh, he's so beautiful. Let's see if I can. What do you? Let me test out pasting image in pasting in an image in OBS because I've never done that before. Or let's see. I'll just save it and delete it later. You can imagine Koopa playing music in her head. Sometimes I'm guilty of putting earbuds under my only one earbud under my ear protection, but I know only use one because I need the other ear clear to hear out for anybody. Let's see. I don't know if you've seen this guy, but he's a beefy boy, and he's pretty neat looking. But one day, like I'd say Ruger Wrangler would be. I gotta talk more soothing. This hasn't been very ASMR-y. Doing my ASMR on a dynamic microphone, but yeah, that's a big iron on his hip, with the big iron on his hip. Big iron, do 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 do, with the big iron on his hip. Why does the woman keep mumbling, I am the storm that is approaching in the range? Why does this woman keep going to the range and screaming, I am the storm that is approaching? Southern Coops, yeah. Too hickish. I'm a hick, unfortunately. I'm a redneck. Y'all wanna go take a ride in the back of my pickup truck right now? Should we go down to the pond and do some fishing? What about you wanna go take the mule out for a ride? We could take the mule around and we could just have a great old time. Have a great old time. Darn tootin', yeah, you darn tootin'. All right, I need to stop that because it's very. I fight it enough. I don't want it to come back. I don't want to start, pronouncing Pepsi as Papsy. Go to McDonald's and get myself a Pepsi, stuff like that. That stuff just oh. Enjoy fishing. I think it would be fantastic. I love you, can't you, girl? Aw, I love you too, Yoro. How about them cowboys? Yeah, how about them cowboys, huh? Them cowboys. You haven't fished in a while, which is regrettable. It is very soothing. I don't like the smell after. I don't like the smell of fishing. But there's a lot of ponds and stuff you can fish at and catch a lot. My brothers fished more than I did, but I did enjoy it when I did it with my father, fishing. I remember when I was little, the highlight was, okay, I'll go fishing, but you have to get me the fancy the children's fishing rods with the characters on it. I'm not going to go fishing with you, Dad, unless you get me the character rod, which looking back was so stupid. When you're a kid, you're like, oh, but this has cartoon character on it, so it's clearly superior. I need my, I don't know what it was at the time. I don't remember, what would have been on it, but howdy. Y'all just gonna scroll by without saying howdy? I'm pleased to say that if nothing else, I've caught a fish with my bare hands twice. Ooh, now that's an impressive feat. Women fear me. Fish fear me. Men turn their eyes away from me as I walk. No beast dares to make a sound in my presence. I am alone on this barren earth. Gotta get that Minnie Mouse fishing rod. You're right. I remember like there was Spider-Man and stuff like that. I want a Virgil themed fishing rod, Dad. I can't have a fishing rod unless it has pictures of Virgil on it, and it's called the Yamato, Dad. Dad, please buy me the Yamato fishing rod. Please, Dad, please, Dad, please, 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 Dad. Howdy. But yeah, I remember, looking back, I feel so selfish as a kid, I feel so foolish for being so greedy as a kid because, it's just, it happens when you're a kid, but I feel guilty about it. I feel very guilty, because remember if you were a kid, you go out with your parents and you'd go to a store and you'd always be like, I want this, I want that, buy me that, I want a new game. And looking back, I regret it because I know my parents were doing their best and they'd get me stuff. I was very fortunate as a kid because they'd buy me stuff I wanted, but demanding all the time. What's your unobtainium dream gun? I'd say the is it 36? G36, I think. Let me look up to make sure I'm saying that right. Yeah, G36. And I know somebody said there was kind of a not knockoff, but another brand making one similar, but it's still pretty pricey. But still, I'd say that's like my unobtainium or a PSG one, I'd say. Um, don't need it's just part of being a kid. That's right. That is true. It's part of it. And one day my kids will be doing the same and I'm sure I'll be driven up the wall. You were a little monster in Toys R Us. I'm so sad that Toys R Us is all gone. Toys is all gone. No Toys R Us. Oh, man. And there's just nothing quite the same now. There's not many toy stores open and kids now don't really get that thrill and kids now, I don't even know if many kids are into toys in general. I think they just kind of want games and that's it, which I mean, I was a kid who played a lot of video games, but I'd also enjoy other things like, Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And stuff like that. You want an Ebony and Ivory 1911? Ooh. Let's see, 416. Let me see. Let me look that up real quick. Oh, that one is nice too. That one is very nice. It's Nerf or nothing. Oh man, my younger brother, he was very blessed to get. The younger kid kind of seems to get everything the other kids didn't get, and he got a lot of Nerf guns, and he got a Nerf. He got so many Nerf guns, and it drove me off the wall. But he at one point got this Nerf sniper rifle. Let's call it that, and I had a lot of fun with that. I had a lot of fun with his Nerf sniper rifle, if I'm being honest. Um, there's a charm to physical toys. I bought a Nerf shotgun the other day despite not needing it solely because, that's a good point. And I know there's actually a market where a lot of people paint Nerf guns. I know also I'm not a huge Overwatch fan, but I know they started releasing like Overwatch themed Nerf guns, which is pretty neat. But I'm trying to find a good picture. But I know there's a lot of people that paint Nerf guns and kind of like make them look rugged and a little bit more realistic. Let's see. Here's one. Let's see if I can paste it directly into the stream from browser source. Let's try this. Okay. Excuse that, please. Why won't you let me paste? Let me paste. Control. Oh no. Okay, wait. It won't let me paste, so it's giving me a little bit of trouble. Used to threaten non-existent intruders with my Nerf rifle when I was home alone and scared. I used to do that too. I used to kind of walk around thinking I was, real cool, patrolling and, think if somebody came in, I'd be able to, be a real hot shot and take them down. I also used to go around pretending I was Inuyasha and doing Iron Reaper Soul Stealer. But this is a paint job somebody did on a Nerf, and I think that's actually pretty impressive. I think that's actually pretty impressive. Yeah, sorry for Streamlabs. Obviously, the optimal method is to paint the orange tip onto all of it, is to paint an orange tip. That's the reverse, actually. A lot of people, I remember when airsoft guns started becoming popular, there'd be things where, like, the guy would paint it up, where, like, some kid painted over the orange tip on their airsoft gun and went to the mall and got shot because they thought it was a real gun, which, so you'd be fooling people into thinking it's a fake gun. But yeah, there's that one where I've seen some Nerf paint jobs where they're actually pretty impressive. But I mean, it's funny what people do now. Looking back, I know after I was a teen, or around when I was a teen, you go through this stage where you're like, oh, I don't need toys. I'm an adult. I'm too old for toys. But as you get older, you kind of look at toys, kids play with, and you're like, Man, I really like to play with that. I'd really like to play with that. Kind of like doll mods with guns. Oh man. Now we're gonna get straight into the playing dress up games. I'm gonna be playing dress up dolls, Sailor Moon, 3000. Oh man, when I was a kid, I used to go on the I used to play a lot of Newgrounds games, but I also used to play a lot of dress up games too, and they'd be very fun. They'd be very fun. Being an adult with disposable income is having the freedom to do what you couldn't do as a child. This is true. You still I'm glad I'm not alone in playing dress up games. I was actually I was talking about this earlier, but I'm thinking about getting a live 2D, and I'm thinking about some changes that may happen to the design. And I was looking up dress up doll games to kind of brainstorm some design design ideas. Uh, so I'll see. Does anybody have? I know a lot of people have said like sweater dress or stuff like that uh, on the for the new outfit. Um, so I'm not sure, what to do. How about The Sims? I have played The Sims before, and the thing with Sims in any game with a character creator is I'll spend most of my time in the character creator just dressing up and making my character over and over. I and then if there's outfit shops, I'm gonna spend about 30 minutes in there deciding and spending all of my money on my outfits. In the latest Pokemon, I can't remember if it was Sun. No, not Sun. Sword. I think I got Sword. I spent all of my money on outfits at one point in the game, and I had no more money left. And I kept trying to buy more outfits, but I'd keep spending it all on money, on my money. So that kind of sucked. But I had a lot of fun with that. Spent 3 hours in the character creator. Yes, that's very true. Often start the game with the default character model because I'm unforgivable. You know what? That's still better than what I do. Because the thing is, sometimes the default character model is better. Like in some games, I haven't played many recent Mass Effect games, but in older Mass Effect games, especially with the male character, I would prefer default Shepard. I don't play Mass Effect games anymore because I don't like the direction they've gone, but with the first two, default Shepard was kind of the way to go. At least that's what I think so. Um, and like in Ultimate games, usually I go with the default character's name because if you go with the default character's name, they pronounce it like that. But I see most people said add another choker or keep the choker. And the choker's going to say, however, I can't do a cleavage turtleneck because the cleavage turtleneck would hide the choker. So I think the choker's definitely going to stay. So I don't know if a turtleneck will happen. Andromeda was a big problem. Let me self-insert. Oh, the thing is, like, I can still self-insert. It's just I like hearing the voice acting for the name. And sometimes, if there's a choice, to not change it to like if there's no default thing, I'll use my name anyway, but I usually like to hear the name pronounced. But I'm still gonna self-insert. You know me. I'm still gonna self-insert. I think I'm trying to remember what was one I played recently. I played Steam Prison. I played Fashioning Little Miss You, or Little Miss something. I've played too many Ultimate games. I remember one where it was very funny was Otome Teki Rabu Rebu or something, where it's about this like really heavy girl who loses weight, and you can like either go the route to like romance, the guy who hates you, or romance the guy who seems like he really likes dogs, but he's really a psychopath. Oh, so many mobile ones. Oh, my my phone. I'm having a problem right now because it's I had to switch phones, and I'm really, really scared. One game in particular, I may not have my save, and I'm very scared for my boys. I'm really scared I lost my one Otome thing. But I know there's some new ones that have actually come out on the phone that I need to check. I know, I know. And of course, I played like the classic, like Mystic Messenger, stuff like that ones on my phone too. Oof, ouch. I know, I know. I hope I hope my Obey Me boys are still there. Um, so hopefully, if not, maybe it's for the best. Maybe it's for the best. It's not a reverse harem. It's just, just playing games. No, it's not a Fujo. It's not a Fujo thing. It's not a Fujo thing. It's not Fujo if you're self-inserting yourself in as a girl to get the boys. Um, but I'm not shipping them with each other. Who do you think I am? Um, no, it's Otome Stacy's. Otome reigns supreme. You're not enough for Koopa Bros. Oh no, but look at you. Look at you. You're so handsome over here. Look at you. Look at you. You got your reindeer antlers on. Oh, you're absolutely enough for me. um, it's fine to be a Fujo. Personally, I am not. But I prefer to play Otome. I know a lot of people play Fujo, and that's fine. Play, a lot of a BL, I guess I should say, and that's fine with them. But I prefer the Otome Stacy way. And I have too many Ultimate games under my belt. And I know there's been some new ones that have come out, I think on Switch lately, I need to catch up on. I need to catch up. But he needs a blush effect. Yeah, he does need a blush effect. Troopa is the best little reindeer around. You're doing great. You're doing great, Troopa. You're doing great. But yeah, he's a cute, good little guy. Um, I have not written Team Fortress 2 BL. I have not written any BL. So, uh, I want to be a princess carried by a Bishi with a dark brooding past. Don't we all want to be princess carried? Little Truba. I mean, who here doesn't want to be princess carried? A crew cut. Koopa is cute. She warms my dark heart with light and gives me enormous motivation. Also, I forgot to take notes. Troopa love. Thank you very much, crew cut. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light. Come back to me, Troopa. Let me turn down my mic a little bit because I don't want to hurt your voice. So let me bring this up. But thank you very much. I'll be sure that will actually go towards my Live 2D fund. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. Cheer up, crew cut. Cheer up, crew cut. I'll be the one to fill your dark soul with light, crew cut. Oh, I wonder where crew cut is now. But big ups. Thanks for the Aka. But yeah, that will be going to the Live 2D fund. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. I just found one artist in particular that fits the, kind of a gloomy, eye baggy, but, a little spooky but cute style. So I hope things work out with that artist. And I'm also, looking out for others. But the problem is, the boing boing. Oh, Euro. The boing boings, they're going to stay. And there's going to be more boing boings. There's going to be more boing boings. And maybe a little bit more thigh action going on. And I actually have a great idea on the pantyhose. I'm trying to see if I can bring up a reference for it. But let me think. Do you know Ishtar's design from Fate? I'm trying to think if she has the correct design I'm thinking of, but let me find a good reference picture. Well, I'm trying to find a picture that's not illicit, but like kind of what she's got going on one foot with the kind of like, it's not like a stirrup, but it's kind of like a toe ring that kind of like a half barefoot thing. Let's see. I'm trying to find one that would not put me in a bad position. I don't want to be put in a bad position putting a picture up. So let's see if I can find something that's not too bad. But yes, the boing boings will be staying. I will never part with my boing boings. They will just get boingier and better. More better. Let's see. So let's see if I can. I hope I don't get striked for this. But no, it won't be. No, I'm talking like like strictly as the pantyhose design is what I've been kind of thinking about. And one in particular is okay. Let's this is not illicit, but you see what's going on in the foot area right here. You see that type of pantyhose thing? Like on that foot? Yes, that is what I want. That is what I want. Maybe with a little anklet over that. The storm is approaching. Yes. Yes, the storm is going to be approaching. Um I'm not the best with character designing, but I like to think I have a good eye for what for things like that. I don't know, maybe I'm just a garbage headed person. But yeah. Let's get rid of Ishtar's feet. Um, YouTube sama, please. It wasn't anything bad. Please, YouTube sama. I did not mean anything bad. So please, please, please don't take me down for that picture. Please, YouTube, please. I didn't mean anything bad. By that, fimped. Yes, the fimped. See, the thing is, that's one thing with designing your character. You can go a little power hungry. You're like, there's so many possibilities that I could do, but should I? Like a finger ring thing, yes. Things that are only possible with that. But I need to rein myself in some because I don't want to go too lewd. But I do want to have a nice cute design, but also, also not too lewd. But it absolutely will stay with the boobas. As long as there's skin dentation. Well, the thing is, you can't have pantyhose and skin dentation, so that would have to go with thigh highs. I mean, unless there's like, it's, let's see, there's this one anime and manga I really like. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of Inu, Exboku Secret Service. I don't know. Has anybody seen that? I love it. I love that show so much, and it's so good. You're gonna make me hack up. You want to make me do something I'm gonna regret. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I'm trying to find a good picture of Ririchijo from that. But she had a very, very great design. Let's see. I'm only finding cosplay pictures, but Ririchijo from that was the manga. The manga hurts my heart the way it went, but I think they kind of redeemed it a bit in the end, but that is one thing that truly pained me. That's one thing that really, really pained me, what they did with the manga. But yeah, you see like what she's got going on in the thigh high area with her pantyhose. I guess you should say crotchless pantyhose. Now we're just having, instead of a gun cleaning Zatsudan, we're talking about, character aesthetics. We're talking about, aesthetics and stuff like that. And we've gotten so off the rails, but I'm sure you see what's going on here. Yes, nice scarf. She does have a very nice scarf. And the whole, like, yokai thing behind it, I really, really loved it all. And it was one of my favorites. Although, when they did what they did, it legitimately broke my heart. But then they started getting back a little bit more. But I still have a special place in my heart for the original Riri and Mike Tsukami. And Mike Tsukami was, who was he voiced by? Namikawa Daisuke? Let me look that up. So I'm sure. I used to, fun fact, I used to go through Yuichi Nakamura. I'm sorry. I don't know how I got those two confused. But yes, Yuichi Nakamura, who also did Hazama and BlazBlue and a bunch of other great characters. He actually did I know a lot of people have watched Game Center CX, but he actually did a more not more, but a retro game show too, where he and Tomokazu Sugita would invite people onto the show. And for a little while, I had I don't know if anybody has heard of the series Hitsuji de Oyasumi. They would be tapes and stuff you would find of seiyus or voice actors, as you can call them, singing you to sleep. So it would be like Jun Ichi. Or something. Wait, san roku. I'm having trouble. It's like ichi nana, but they'd like say like one sheep, two sheep, or one something, two shan. So they go like ichi, ni, san, shi. So they'd sing you to sleep, and they'd sing you like up to 100 or something. It'd be these long tracks. There's also a Wakamoto version, if anybody wants to listen to that, and that one's very interesting. But there used to be, all types of things where you could find these CDs where, there would be various things. Daisan no Bakudan bites Zadasto. But yeah, there these CDs where you could find, your favorite seiyu. Norio Wakamoto is your favorite voice actor. Very good taste. Very good taste. Wakamoto is he's king at it. Going to sleep to Wakamoto would be amazing. Then I really recommend, let me actually find the link to it. So some people can listen to Wakamoto as they go to sleep tonight. Let me find it. I hope it's not taken down on YouTube. Let me paste that in the chat right now, and I'll pin it so anybody who can who wants to can oh, chat please. I'm just trying to pin it. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. So yeah. I'm sure they're still doing it. This was more prevalent kind of around, let's say like 2000, the early 2000s, or maybe, or so. There'd be tons of these CDs done by, voice actors, and there'd be collections where it's like, oh, I remember one in particular. It had the voice actor of Date Masamune from Sengoku Basara, which I don't want to assume anything, but I think probably Kongo knows Sengoku Basara, judging by his taste. But I'm sure other people do too. And it had Masamune's seiyu, and he would be your Odana-sama, or your husband, and your husband would come home from work. No, he'd come home from work, but he'd be a little drunk, and he'd come and he'd hug you, and he'd be a little drunk. But he'd normally be like but kind of like not expressing his love for you the most, but he'd come up and be very lovey and huggy, and there'd be like situations of these things. And I know there's actually an anime that did a otome thing where it would have boys in various situations like talking you to sleep, or just or talking to you in different situations. Yeah, tsundere dana, working husband ASMR. That's basically what it was, and this was kind of before like ASMR kind of the market boomed. Yes, POV. But yeah, and I know I don't know if anybody knows let's see, what's it called? Uh, it's Sinran Kagura. Sinran Kagura also did I think they're a more recent series that did a lot of situational POV ASMR. Haruka did a very nice one. Her character in Sinran Kagura. The stoic or strong person being vulnerable to one of mankind's most ancient narrative tropes. Yes, indeed. People will be fooled by it until the end of time. But yeah, it's funny, how much stuff there is out there. But yes, Dana does mean husband. And I think Odana-sama is a very affectionate. It's kind of like a more respected way to refer to your husband, I believe. And then some females prefer to refer to their husbands kind of in Japanese as anata, which is I think another way to refer to your significant other. But yeah, I'm not super familiar with Japanese, but I know like some stuff like that. Oh, who doesn't know Senran Kagura? That's very true. Yeah, I went through a phase of playing a lot of Simran Kagura, but unfortunately they did not keep up the game, and they never improved it. Anata can roughly be compared to deer. Okay, that makes sense. That makes more sense now. So it's kind of like deer, where it's like anata. Um, and I don't. Is there a? I don't know if there's a. I'm sure there's like something else, the reverse, or you can probably. I don't know if it's more feminine or what. So I don't want to. Who knows about Evan Nickel? The washing machine. Oh no, wait, no, not Evan Nickel. Oh man, I was considering that with confusing that with like Ever 17. Evan Nickel is the one by the Rants guys, Alice Soft. Yes, that was by Alice Soft. Yes, Evan Nickel is the Alice Soft one, I think. Those who fell asleep during the stream would have been shot dead in a real situation. I hope nobody was that. It wasn't that. I hope they were, more careful. Evan Nickel and Ever 17 Forever Cursed to be confused. That is true. That is true. And I don't know if we will be playing Muv-Luv this week. I need to work on getting the schedule together tonight. But I may put it off until next week. It's definitely not going to be dropped, but it will be back. I just don't know if it'll be on this week because it is a lot of talking, and just because I feel like I have so much else to get into. I want to get into some different games this week, but also I want to, get in Devil May Cry 5 for sure, since I did have to cancel Devil May Cry 5. And I know a lot of people were wanting to see that. And I myself personally, I can't wait. It's killing me. It's killing me that I can't play it. And I'm trying to like not watch other people play it because I want to go in blind. And I know Congo was streaming it, and I think some others were streaming Devil May Cry 5. And it's really it's really paining me because I want to play. I want to play as Virgil so much. Oh, I really want to play it. Um, and I just can't wait. Your weekly dose of piss, CEO. Oh no. Um, yeah, the old Takeru at the toy box. Takeru at the toy box. No, Sandbox. You finished DMC5 in 10 hours, and those were the best 10 hours of your life this year. Oh, that's great to hear. That's great to hear. I can't wait. Had you played Devil May Cry 5 before, or was it your first experience playing that? I did my little drawing for that stream. Too bad it got postponed. I'm sorry. It's coming. It's coming. I'm thinking tomorrow. I'll probably put something on the schedule for DMC 5. DMC 5 SE count as an Otome game? Unfortunately, it does not, because you cannot romance any of the boys. Although a DMC 5 DMC Otome game would be very very great. I remember there's gonna be there's been like a lot of tease joke ultimate games through the years on April Fools, but fortunately no Devil May Cry 5 one. You don't play any games you played before on stream. Okay, that's good to know. I didn't know which personally I have played Devil May Cry 5 before, and I really can't wait for Virgil to play as Virgil. Romance Virgil, yes, of course. Of course. Yes, how can I not romance my husband? I'm being very cringy tonight. I'm being very, very, what's the word? I'm exposing my otaku. I'm exposing my deep otaku and just cringy in general attitude. So I hope that's okay. But I've had a great time, and it's been actually a very, very great time. The cleaning was very soothing, and then we got a nice talk, a nice little zatsudan. And I'm surprised I've talked this much. You waited 2 years for Devil May Cry 5 because I have a personal rule to wait 1 year after release for playing a game. That's not a bad idea, especially with Capcom, because, with Capcom, there's always DLC to come. I know it took, the thing with Resident Evil 7 is it took forever for them to actually release the DLC. The DLC took forever to release. But you will soon wield the power of the Yamato. Oh my goodness. Please don't cut any of our arms off. Yeah, you will never buy a game on release. Unfortunately, If it's a game I really love, I buy it on release. I buy it on release, and depending on if it's a special edition, like I said before, I have the Metal Gear Rising special edition that I almost didn't get, and it came with a little plasma lamp of Raiden's sword. I'll try to take a picture of that sometime, but it was so worth it. I had trouble getting it at first because they were like, "Oh no, we don't have that. We never received your pre-order." I'm like, "I know I pre-ordered this. You better give me this, and you better give me this now." And I had to wait like 2 weeks over the release to actually get my game, and that was, that was a pain. But yeah, it was worth it. Like buying some games on release is a bad idea, but also, if it is something you really want, and if it is like a collector's edition too, it I think that is worth it. I do regret not getting the Metal Gear 5 collector's edition. Metal Gear Solid 5 collector's edition with the hand, but I know the Japanese pre-order actually got a much better version of the hand, Snake's hand. Um, and I know Near Automata 2, even though the 2B figure was not the best, I unfortunately at the time did not have the money to get the black box edition. But I know there's more. There's better 2B figures coming out now. If it meant Koopa holding my hand, I'd let her cut my arm off. Oh no, we can hold hands even without cutting arms off, Yoro. Donate our trooper arms to Koopas. Nobody's gonna be cutting off arms here. We're not gonna be losing our arms. You'll never be able to hold Snake's hand. Oh no. But as a big of a disappointment as Metal Gear Solid 5 was, I did, I did enjoy it, and I sunk so many hours into it. It's a shame that Konami shut them off halfway through, because wasn't the issue with that Konami had Kojima go way over budget, even though Konami did not factor in the fact that the Fox engine was part of the budget. So they got kind of mad at Kojima and they booted him off before he could actually finish the game. I think, isn't that the real story behind it? Um, Take a big sippy. Konami hurts my heart. I can never forgive Konami. Even though they made so many games, I'll never be able to forgive Konami. But thankfully, on the Castlevania front, we do have the Bloodstained series now. And I'm very glad to have Bloodstained. The gun customization was so fun. It was so stupid but so fun. Yeah, only the first time. Yeah, it's you can tell after, what was it, mission 18 or something. You can tell that they really were not the same, because you can tell the lack of cutscenes in particular, and there was really not much story other than, you'd get codec tapes and stuff like that, and you'd be able to tell, it really had no story after a certain point. And it's just a huge shame. Oh, your PS4 still has PT installed on it. Good for you. I actually I never got to download or play the original PT, and I feel like I missed out on so much. I know there's a remake for it on PC, but I heard from some people that it doesn't capture the original, like, PT's feel. But I feel so bad I missed out on PT. I want PT so bad. And I want, a new Silent Hill and stuff like that. Silent Hill Pachinko ASMR win. Never. I'll never forgive. You love Kojima. Kojima is very good. And I need to continue Death Stranding. I only got about halfway through Death Stranding. And I need to really continue that and play it. Unfortunately, I think I need to swap out my PS4 hard drive. You heard a few remakes were made, but all canceled. Oh, I thought there was one that actually got finished, so that's a shame. That's a shame. Troopa playing Ninja Turtles. Haha, by the way, you're amazing. Stay Koopa Koopa. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Nakamura Shinsuke. Shinsuke, I'm sorry. Thank you very much. You have PT PS4 too, might sell that someday. Oh, man, I'd love to play PT, and I just really wish they had not gone the way they went. I think that's part of why I'll never forgive Pachinko. I'll never be able to, I've never played Pachinko personally, but I'll never be able to. I'm never gonna play pachinko out of just my hatred for Konami. I'll never be able to forgive them. I just give it back. Give us back what we lost. We'll make diamonds from their ashes. Oh, I'm gonna make them give us back what we lost. You feel it too, don't you? They did us so dirty with him. Oh, that hurts. That's one of those moments in gaming where it legitimately hurts. Like that E3, like where it really it almost makes you tear up. Like thinking about it a little bit, I'm kind of tearing up. I feel like I could cry. It's kind of like that moment from E3 where Rare brought out Conquer just to, make us feel entirely hopeless. And oh, I'm tearing up a little bit thinking about this stuff because it's the games you'll never get to play. Like the best games can exist within your mind. Will you be the big box to my cause? Yes, yes, I'll be your boss. I kept you waiting, huh? Kept you waiting, huh? Kazuhiro. Kaz is so underrated. And the great thing is, at least before Konami did this, we got the Kaz from, Metal Gear Solid 5. And of course, Peace Walker too. Peace Walker. And we can't forget, let's see. Let me bring up a certain picture from, let's see, wait, this is gonna be great. This is a great little snippet from Peace Walker. And Peace Walker was a very great game. Very, very enjoyable. There was the parts in Peace Walker where you could go to the beach, do a little bit of hanging out with the boys in your bathing suits. Rear's an even sadder story than Konami. It's true. But yeah, Peace Walker was an amazing game. And for a PSP game, too, it was very amazing. Do you have to call both Yoro and Koopa boss? Yes. We're the bosses of this jam. I know, it is sad how he went out. And I wish he hadn't. Really. CQC, the portion of Peace Walker where you can enter in a box with Kaz. Oh, the Rabu Rabu box. The Rabu Rabu box. Get in the box, Kaz. Get in the box. Get in the box. Oh, YouTube. YouTube won't like this. Oh, no. Oh, I think I accidentally took off the wrong thing. Let's see. Let me take down the right thing. Oh, it's kind of a little hard. I need to organize my assets a bit better. I need to organize better. I did finally get up the Streamlabs bot, and I don't know if that's working entirely the best. Aniki Love, and it's just kind of a deep, dark fantasy, YouTube cannot handle their power. Troopas during Koopa karaoke. That's right. Just jamming out. Me and the boys jamming out. YouTube's getting all sweaty. Susan, I didn't know you were into that. Susan sama. Susan just really takes down every stream unless it's got a big buff man in it. That's how it is. But actually, I've been getting some weird copyright claims lately where, it'll even just be like a brief, 10-second sampling, like a 10-second part of a song in a game. And YouTube's like, hey, no, not gonna work. No, you gotta fix that. Which is incredibly frustrating because it's like not even the whole song or not even parts where the song plays again. It's just like 10 seconds of a song. From Love. It could be copyright trolling bots. That's what I think. Yeah, YouTube is crazy. And that's part of why I'm, unsure about a karaoke, because I know a lot of people were upset they missed some of it, but thankfully, I think it was you, Dagram, that uploaded some karaoke too, which was very helpful, the backups. It's just a shame you have to, go through the... Excuse me, I burped a little bit. A backup for that, It's just so stupid. So stupid. Small indie video company, please understand. Did that law thing pass? I'm not sure, what law that is exactly. I know there's a lot of laws they try to pass to do with the internet. So I can't say for sure certain which. The duvet incident. Shh. Shh. We don't talk about that. Yeah, okay. The volume being low could have honestly been on my part. I always feel like I have trouble getting my volume evened out, and I like my mixer a lot, but sometimes I feel like the gain can be a little low on that, or maybe it's my mic. It could be my mic that's got a little, could be a little gain hungry. Another microphone I almost went with was the Rode Pod mic, and I'm really glad I did not go with that one now because I hear that one was like incredibly gain hungry. That one requires a lot of gain, and I'm at about I'd say I'm at about like 61, I think, on my gain right now. Look at you, Troop, a pathetic creature of meat, shell, painting, and sweaty as you watch my VODs. How can you challenge a perfect immoral YouTube coon? How? It's like the DMCA claims where the guy's like, oh, no, this is where, let's say I'm like, this is mine. You got your own. And then he's like, well, and then, YouTube coon's like, well, I want yours too. If you want it, you'll have to take it. That makes DCMA claims become jail time. Ooh, I hope not. I hope not. Do VTuber songs pass copyright? I know somebody was talking about Hachima. I think I saw a Twitter thread talking about how Hachima uploads a lot of her covers, and she does, she usually gets somebody to make a unique BGM to her vocal covers. And I think that's how, bigger channels get around that. At least. Virgil just needs to motivate Koopa some more. Yes, I will get motivated. But yeah, monoblock chair scraping sound. A lot of popular mics have been iffy lately. I agree with that. It's actually, before I started, I was using I had a Blue Yeti. I think I mentioned this before, and I'm very thankful I got rid of that because where I live, a condenser microphone would have been absolutely terrible. You would have heard so many things. Would have been Mama Koopa screaming so much at Nee Koopa and stuff like that. But personally, I did a lot of research, and there were a lot of potential ones. I think there was the my second choice was going to be the Zoom something or other, but it was comparable in price to the I'm using an SEV7, and the reason I went with the SEV7 is because it's supposed to be a slightly more improved version of the Shure SM58B, I think SM58 or something like that. Which is a very popular microphone, a very good microphone, but it has not changed technology-wise. So that's what I went for. And I know, like I said before, if anybody's looking into VTubing mics or anything, there's a lot of good resources out there for looking up microphones and reviewing. Because, like, I personally, it's kind of like excuse me, I gotta get my inhaler soon, so I may have to stop. But it's kind of like, buying a car. You wouldn't, like, buy a car without test driving it, would you? So, personally, I'd like to, know how a microphone works and how everything sounds before I buy it. So I like to thoroughly look stuff up. And speaking of that, my capture card also came, and I need to start playing some games from the capture card, actually. So I need to actually start using it. I actually went with an external one because with my setup, it's a little wonky, and I did get a high-powered USB hub that will actually USB 3 hub. But with my setup, a internal one would have been very very inconvenient because I got an Elgato, I think it's an HD60S. I think that one looked the best for me, and I know a lot of people like the Elgatos. You can download cars. I could download car mods. I could buy a car from, what is it, Carvana or something now that has where you can, purchase your car online, which sounds absolutely stupid. I'd never buy a car I couldn't test and look over. There's so much you need to look into a car. You got to look on the underside, check the wheel bearings, look under the hood, make sure everything runs fine. You can download guns. That is true. Um, yeah, I own an internal Elgato HD60. Okay, that's good. That's good to hear. Yeah, personally, I don't have a lot of room. I don't have much room on my desk. So I would have to, I think I'd have to move the Switch maybe over to here. And I'm trying to think about other games. One thing is I can't do any retro games yet because I ordered a retro tink that somebody recommended, and I'm waiting on that to come, and I think it'll come after Christmas. But my retro tink has not come yet, so we can't play any retro games, unfortunately. But soon there will be a lot of more retro games on, and we'll have a lot of fun with that. Um, Although, hopefully it's not too boring. I don't want to bore anybody with that. But I know some people really want to see more retro games, and some people want to see newer games. So I don't want to, bore some people, but I want to have a nice little balance. RuneScape, I've never played RuneScape before, but we talked about that some. Um, the future holds a lot of promise. Thank you. Retro Games with Company, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, we can use different types. One thing I would like to get is a I know there's little adapters you can get for the Sega Saturn where you solder in a little thing that takes an SD card and you could load like ROMs and stuff directly on there. Retro capture can be painful when you start looking at scalars and such. Oh yeah, I'm hoping the retro tink works well. It seems like it's a very good solution to it. You watch whatever you stream. I stream. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Gaming Chris stream hype. Thank you. Streaming pixel perfect retro games with Koopa. Yeah. Koopa's tastes are so based. It's a beyond bikini over here. Thank you very much. Thank you. But yeah, I need to figure out something to play on the Switch. And I know people ask for Ring Fit, and I'm personally not sure. I could turn up the gain and okay. Well, let me do a little test here. Let's see. Let's say with Ring Fit, you have to you can't be too close, but you still have to have room. So if you're down here and you have the microphone, and let's just do a squat here. Kind of tripped over my chair a bit, but yeah, still a little sumo squat right there, and you can hear my knees. But I mean, it's an idea. Excuse my chair. My chair is not the best. A distant Koopa. Yeah, see, that's the problem with I'd like Ring Fit because I'd like it to kind of reinforce the habit, and I would like people to exercise along, but Kyobi Koopa talking to you through a fence wall. See, that's the downside with a dynamic microphone. A dynamic microphone is not made for using very far away, I should say. Haha, exploding knees. Yeah. I love how Koopa finishes whatever she's doing and just starts talking with us. Thank you. Although I do need to stop in a couple minutes because I do need to stop dinner and get some more water and hydration. I need to get some more tea. And now it's like 5:44, and I have one cup of coffee left in the coffee maker, but it's gonna be so late, so I'm not sure if I'll finish it or not. I probably will finish it if I'm being honest. Will you pay? Excuse me, will you play Monster Hunter Rise on Switch? I still have the other Monster Hunter World to play, so I'm not sure. But I know I have the other Monster Hunter, and I mainly just use the character creation, unfortunately. Squats with Koopa, planks with Koopa, that's right. Squats, planks, bridges. Bridges are very important. Bridges, planks, and leg raises. Leg raises especially are some of the best abdominal workouts you can do. It hits so hard, but it's worth it. Flutter kicks too. Oh, I hate the kicks, but They do work you so well. But yeah, squats, planks, bridges, thigh thigh presses, when you put the ring in between your thighs and you press in. Also, tricep kickbacks. Let's see, what are the others? Let's see, there's the overhead press and the I'm having trouble remembering the exercises now. That stream will be the end of me. Oh no. Oh no. But I have fun working out. I have fun. Even if it's I'll just need to figure out the microphone situation more because I'm not sure if I'd have to get like some sort of wireless one or what. And then I guess I would have to have a different you wouldn't be able to see uh my facial expressions too much because I think my model would go crazy. My body would go crazy. Is RFA actually good? It's actually a pretty good workout wise. Yes. Um, it's kind of like a mix of Pilates and high intensity training. So it depends on if you like that, and if you can't do a lot of jogging, there are modes for injuries to kind of substitute that, which I personally use. Um, which is very helpful. But yeah, it's kind of, I'd say like it's a mix of Pilates, body weight with the Pilates ring and high intensity training. Cause like you can switch between, doing the jogging, then, the, uh, the kind of like body weights, but you're using what's basically a Pilates ring. I don't know if any of you have ever done Pilates previously before. Ring Fit is especially good for people who don't have prior experience with exercise or are otherwise unfit. It's good either way, honestly. I really like it, and I do a lot of Pilates like that, and also a lot of exercises also that have been taught to me by physical therapists, and they kind of some of the exercises can coincide. Which is actually really great. So I have a great time with it, and it's definitely been a great aid for me. Um, the problem with RSA is that you don't have great visual feedback. That is true. Nobody's there to spot you. Koopa fell for the calisthenics meme. I used to lift a lot, but not anymore. I used to be like really, really fit and lifting a lot. Now I'm kind of average. I mean, I'm not unfit, but I'm not how I used to be. I used to be, oh, that Koopa was impressive. Like that Koopa was, squatting a lot. That Koopa was doing, deadlifts with a lot, and she was, oh, that Koopa could take me down. That Koopa could kill me. Um, what's your opinion on starting strength plus go mad? Do you want to end up like a T-Rex with a big old chubby belly? But I mean, starting strength can be a good place to start. It's just if you have no experience at all, I'd say, starting strength will at least give you somewhat of an idea. Muscle mommy, sister, wife, girlfriend. Yeah, most of my strength now is in my arms and my arms and thighs and legs. I those are my most my best areas, I'd say, especially my deltoids. I don't know why, but my deltoids in particular. Koopa will never break your jaw while giving you a love tap. Oh no, I don't want to break anybody's jaw. But yeah, I like exercising. I do like exercising a lot. I do need to walk more. I should walk more, and get outside more, get some vitamin D. But exercise is a very good thing, and it's if you have any like let's say you feel like your kneecap likes to slide around or anything anything iffy, actually exercising can help build the muscles in your body more and prevent you from hurting in the long run. You will need a love tap after Koopa's exercise stream. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please don't overwork yourselves. But yeah, it's very good to exercise, and it's very good to, stay healthy and eat healthy too. Eat healthy should come first. Which I should actually get to making dinner. I should start thinking about what I'm gonna have for dinner. Um, and I think, right now I'll probably just I'll probably just make some rice and salmon because it's a bit late with some maybe broccoli. Keep it kind of plain. And I do have scallions I need to use up, so maybe I'll put some of that on top. Um, So thank you to you. I'm filled with determination. Thank you. I'm glad. I'm glad. Yeah, it is. It's definitely worth it. You know, the thing with exercising is rarely I only regret after if I have DOMs. Then I'm just like, oh, I hurt. But then as you keep going and you get more in the habit, you're like, hey, this is actually, you know what? I don't regret it. The hardest part is actually getting to exercise for me, getting the motivation to exercise. And then after, I'm like, hey, you know, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. But yeah, I gotta, thanks to Koopa for filming motivation. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm glad I did that. But yeah, I'm going to drink a bunch of water and make some dinner. And I hope all of you either have a nice dinner, lunch, breakfast, whatever, or have a nice night or day. I hope you had fun. Yor comes back when she says DOMs. Uh-oh, not that type of DOMs. The post-workout endorphins are what trick you into continuing. This is true. This is true. My gratitude. Thank you very much, Congo. Thank you for coming. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Thank you, Yoro, Nina, Mao, Leon. I don't know if I forgot anybody else, but if I did, thank you very much for coming too. And thank you, everybody, all the troopers, for coming. I had a very great time, and I'm glad you got me to clean my guns. I'm glad you got me to clean my guns, and we'll see if there'll be more in the future. Maybe we'll try some other stuff first, but I'm really glad. I had a lot of fun. At first, I was very nervous because I was like, "How is this gonna work?" But it went better than expected, so I'm very pleased with it. So thank you very much. Thank you, Troop of Love, Troop of Love. Got to do your VOD rep, so I hope that goes well for you. Thank you very much, Nina. Troop of Love. Thank you. Thank you very much. Otsukupa, or as somebody said last time, Otsukame-sama. Otsukame-sama, or Otsukupa. Bye-bye, good night, or good morning, or whatever it is. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Otsukupa. Oyasumi. Check your chamber. I will. Otsukupa.